Good morning. I hope everybody had a terrific weekend. A couple things coming up tomorrow up at Spring Hill for the Albany Corvallis monthly meeting. I'm coming up to visit a little bit to give a class, and it's actually a 1-hour continuing education class on how to buy properties within your IRA. This is great information for real estate agents that might have an IRA, or even more importantly, clients that might have money in an IRA that could convert it to what's called a self-directed IRA, and you could help them buy some properties within that IRA and build their portfolio a little bit. So again, 1-hour continuing education. Please make sure to come by for that tomorrow. As always, breakfast is at 8:30 at Spring Hill, and the meeting will go from 9 to 10. That's tomorrow morning. In the Eugene office, we're getting ready to start the Biggest Loser 3. Judy and Pam put this together. It's starting Wednesday, July 11th. So if you're interested in participating, give Judy or Pam a call and we can get set up. $25 a head. Winner takes all for the biggest percentage of weight loss. And actually this time it looks like we're doing a special thing where you actually have the opportunity to meet every Wednesday morning at 8 o'clock for a private weigh-in if you want to do it that way. And then they're going to have a little class and swap recipes and war stories and all that good stuff. A little more on the Weight Watchers theme of things. So again, sign up with Pam or Judy if you're interested in that. This weekend I went to the Olympic trials here in Eugene because being a former athlete myself, I thought I'd go by, although I did realize that bowling apparently is not an Olympic sport yet, but give it time. Anyway, I would just encourage anybody who gets a chance to go by there between now and July 8th. They're over. We didn't have tickets to go in or anything, but there's a big, what they call Fan Fest outside, kind of a fair-like thing, a lot of different booths, and you can get a beer and watch on the big jumbotrons or have lunch or whatever. So kind of a cool event between the rain showers, and we're supposed to get some nicer weather later this week, so I would encourage you. That's good, cheap, fun entertainment if you want to go and buy there. Also, I wanted to let the folks specifically in Eugene know this, but I covered for Jerry, our manager in Corvallis in Albany, does a accountability once a week in each office, and Jerry was off playing around moving last week, so I got to come up and do those accountabilities in both offices, and I loved it. The agents up there are sharing ideas as to what works, what doesn't work. Jerry does a great job keeping track from week to week what each person's individual goals are, and some of the goals it was cool when I looked at the sheet. Some are, make so many phone calls, get this one deal closed, get a new one into escrow, get a price reduction on this particular listing. And some of the stuff is personal stuff, like, get my kids' college tuition booked online or plan my vacation or whatever. And it's really neat to see the number of agents that participate. We've done that in Eugene, but people haven't really been into it. Get back to me if that's something you'd be interested in, because Judy and or I would love to kick that off and do that weekly if we've got some folks that want to participate. So I think it's very good up there. We're seeing great results. Jerry's done it with the crew up there for a couple years and goes really well. So anyway, if you're interested in that, let me know, because we'd love to start that in Eugene if we have an interest, and if we don't, we won't. Birthdays this week. Linda Forbes, who's no longer officially with us, but she's always an integrityite. Linda Forbes is having a birthday on Tuesday, and our own Karen Church down here in Eugene is having a birthday this Saturday. And Karen, I'm just remembering this as I'm talking, won some big horse thing. How was that, Karen, for an accolade? She won some big horse thing. We'll get it on our Facebook page so you can know what big horse thing she won, because I'm not really clear. Sorry about that, Karen. But I know there was a horse involved and Karen was involved, and it was equestrian. Aren't you impressed that I knew what that meant? Bob Avery, we just had an internal audit here because I couldn't believe this when I went to write it down. Bob Avery has been with us for 2 years here in the Eugene office. Bob, it seems like you just arrived yesterday. So congratulations, Bob, on your 2-year mark. We're sure glad you're here. And Sunday, the 1st of July, is the 5th year anniversary for Jerry Cuomo and all of our agents in Albany and Corvallis. We actually bought those offices on July 1st of 2007. That's 5 years ago. I don't have a date yet, but we're getting ready to have we're going to do an outdoor thing at the country club, kind of a toasting party, happy hour type thing for all our folks up there in Albany and Corvallis sometime in July. So we'll get you the date hopefully by the end of this week for that, and look forward to everybody coming by for that and having a drink and something to eat. And a great quote this week: what losers call adversity, winners call opportunity. What losers call adversity, winners call opportunity. Have a great week.